Welcome.
Welcome to the podcast,
Episode 9.
episode 9.
Episode 9, guys. Here we are.
Multiple McDonald's beef patties in my liver.
Right directly. He ground them up. He put them in a blender and he put it in a syringe and then he injected it directly into his liver. Protein for your liver. You got liver diseases, just grind up 8 beef patties from McDonald's.
I didn't eat 8. I only ate 4.5.
Add some uncooked eggs. Put that in a blender. Then put it in a syringe. Inject it directly into your kidneys and your liver. You will be stronger than ever. Sorry.
That's right, dude.
That's America. Drink some Mountain Dew while you're injecting. It really gets your blood pumping. That's what the Lord intended.
This is Sam's alter ego at this point.
Hello, brothers.
Started about a year ago.
Righteous gemstones.
Maybe a little more.
Righteous gemstones, bitch. Praise the Lord. Suck a titty.
Yeah.
I'm inspired by. Is her name Judy?
I don't know what got him to start doing this.
Righteous gemstones. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, it was, dude.
Was it?
It for sure was. It started this second season of Righteous Gemmies during the summer, and I was like, here we go.
And it never stopped.
It kept going. Yeah. And it's becoming more and more, the alter ego and myself are blending. We're, becoming one. Because part of me part of me believes that drinking Mountain Dew is good for your soul. It's what you need, America.
Also on a soda kick. You've been on a soda kick.
Yeah. Because I'm not drinking, dude. I got to have some soda, dude. Some Sprite, some Mountain Dew. I got Mountain Dew Baja Blast in the fridge right now. Right fucking now.
That's right. So, what you want to talk about?
I think we should talk about livers, yeah.
Livers?
Yeah, that's where we started. You're directly into my liver.
Everyone should take a liver health supplement, especially if you have acne.
Yes.
It makes it go away, at least in my experience. Liver health.
Tyler also.
If you're in liver pain.
I mean.
Who are you talking to? Talk to me.
Talking to these guys on the TV.
No, I get it.
They keep playing this Mentos
I think this
commercial.
is just what the podcast is going to be. We're going to oscillate, talk between
hey,
talking
folks.
to each other and doing that.
Hey, chat. Hey, folks. Chat. What do you think of all this?
Nice and sticky. Yeah, so
Chat.
I'll just say what just went to the aquarium yesterday. I got a new t-shirt.
Yeah, Tyler got a shark t-shirt.
Got a new t-shirt. I like it a lot.
Tyler likes sharks.
When
Are there even any sharks? Are there
I-
sharks at that aquarium?
Yeah.
What kind of sharks?
Hammerhead.
Was there a great white?
Hammerhead, tiger shark. Not tiger shark.
You can't keep great whites in captivity.
It's illegal, and when they
It's
have
illegal.
when they have in the past, they've all died.
Yeah, dude, because they need to be out there in the ocean where they've been for millions of years, dude. Just fucking balling out there, just torpedoes of death, circling the oceans.
I love it, dude. If I can't go in a cage, I at least want to go on a boat.
Yo, do you want your funeral to be feeding you to a shark?
No.
I'm not even joking.
They don't want me, dude.
Yeah, that's probably bad for them. They don't want all the toxins, all the geek.
They don't want me. They're gonna take a bite, and then there's just gonna be a vape cloud of.
Yeah, they're just gonna take.
Flavor Miami.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be Miami,
and a bunch of crystallized fucking.
Your blood is 40% Miami mint. Miami mint sounds disgusting, dude. Miami mint.
You wish you were over here, but you're doing
don't.
You're doing good by yourself.
I don't want Miami mint in my lungs, dude. That sounds terrible. That sounds really, dude. That sounds no, I don't want that. No hate to Miami, but like Miami Mint, like it's just for the alliteration. What does Miami have to do with
I'm
mint?
so far gone. I know that I could stop with Zins, and that would be the first step to break the hand to mouth motion. I could do it. I just am not there yet.
I think the move is CBD cigarettes, brother.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But cigarettes and vaping aren't the same thing for me.
Yeah, but yeah, it's true.
They're not.
That's why I'm glad I'm over the vaping. I don't even hit weed cartridges anymore. I'm just kind of not here for it.
Just ripping 10 bowls a day.
Whatever, dude. I'm healthy. I'm smoking cigarettes and I'm fucking ripping.
Nah, dude, you're
bowls.
you're
I'm okay.
fine.
I'm pretty active. I'm out there. I limit myself, and I have intentions of stopping with
You're
the
getting
cigarettes.
high, but you're not getting you're fine.
There's a
dude.
time and a place, and I take that time and a place. You know, like I'm not high all the time. I really am not. I'm high very selectively. At this point, you know.
Let's talk about my
No, let's not talk about getting high.
5 milligram edible experience.
No, dude. All we talk about is drugs on this shit. It's been like the main. It's like 80% of what we talk about.
That's all that we like.
That's
I'm
not
just
true.
kidding,
There's
dude.
plenty of other stuff that makes us interesting. We can go through your edible experience. I mean, if you're comfortable sharing it, you know, and then
I'm just talking about mine, not my girlfriend's. Nah, there's nothing to say. It was the same thing. It was the same shit.
Yeah, dude. It's just like it was fucking cool, dude. I like took a drug and it made me feel fucking sick, dude. Like I don't want to hear no one. That's a snooze. I don't know. Did you have a transcendent experience? Did you realize something about yourself, or
No,
did you just
dude,
feel
nothing
yummy?
I haven't realized already when I've been stoned. It's a nice little 3-week break
I will say that, like, yeah,
that
dude.
felt like 3 months.
Yeah, Tyler's like, I can't. He acted like you were in Siberia. You're like, I haven't seen weed in 17 years. I've been out in the tundra.
Dude, you stop. See how it is.
I've stopped before.
Yeah, but 3 weeks felt like a long time.
I stopped for a
I
month.
kept checking the
like
clock,
6
and I
months
was
ago.
like, "Oh my god, this is like."
You made it. You were also. You're fine, dude. It's just your brain like reaching for something. Like this will help. The thing I like about weed is that it does make you feel good, but it doesn't like lie to you in the same way as other like drugs, and especially alcohol.
I think
does.
it really depends on the person, bro.
It does depend for sure.
I think.
But also, I don't want to like cut us off or throw us.
We're gonna
off the
stop.
flow.
We're gonna stop talking
I
about
just
weed.
don't want to stop talking. I don't. I just don't want to talk about fucking getting high this whole time.
I know,
Like,
we
you know,
won't.
it's boring. It's like it's
It
also
is boring.
Like yeah, I don't know.
Let me get my juices flowing. My synapses are all fucked up.
Your synapses are not firing. Mine aren't. Nobody. Yeah, they are. They have to be.
No, they are, but I'm just.
Or else you'd be fucking dead, dude. And
Yeah,
even when you're
beat
dead,
down.
dude, when you're dead, like for 4 minutes, your brain is still fucking firing, dude. There's still an electrical current in there. What's happening in there? Are you seeing?
Yeah, finish your thought, then we can go on to death.
No, that's what. Yeah, like what are you seeing in there? Like when, like.
Never mind. I thought you were gonna say something.
That's what I'm saying. Like we are talking about death. Like when
No, you were gonna say something before that though, and then you started.
Oh what?
You were like, You wanted to say something else about weed, and then you were like, we need to stop talking. Like, I want to say this, and then we're gonna stop talking about it.
I forget.
I know.
That's the thing about weed.
That's the thing.
I have no idea. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
I think we talked about this. I think weed is good as long as you're like growing
Tyler,
and
we
pushing
gotta
forward.
move on. I don't want
Growing
to
and-
talk about weed.
I'm just also saying it out loud to help myself because I do want to take more of the gummy, but I'm like,
Yeah, no, you're right, dude. That is correct, and that is the mature way to do it.
okay. Anyways, with nothing we haven't covered before. All right, so death.
Yeah. Let's move from drugs to death. All right. So when you die, how long is it? Pull that up. Is it 3 minutes or 4 minutes? Like I think that your brain is still going. People's brains are still going.
I need to
what's-
start running again.
Are you meeting God like in those 4 minutes or however long it is? Are you seeing your life flash before your eyes?
I will say, my mom is a woman of very strong Christian faith, the good type, for the most part. And when she almost
No, she uses her faith in a
for the
beautiful
yeah
way.
for the
It's beautiful.
but
It's beautiful.
anyways, when she almost died in her car crash when I was like 3 years old.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, go off, Queen. Sorry, keep going.
You got to stop talking like Gen Z.
Go off,
I'm
Queen.
just kidding. Or you're talking like a very specific coworker that I work with, who we've mentioned. Slay King. Period. And then I'll go exclamation point. Oh, period. Oh, period.
Yes.
Oh, period.
Yes, I am on my period. Thanks for noticing.
Oh, period. Oh, Slay King.
Yes, I am shitting blood right now. I'm sorry.
A noble king.
I'm so sorry. That's a terrible joke. Okay, what were you saying about
Yes, my
about
king.
your mom almost dying, and I'm talking
Look at
about
this king over here.
Dude, we got it.
I'm
Dude,
just thinking about all the shit that she says.
Okay, I'm sorry, I derailed you.
Like, that shit sucks, period.
They're like talking in text. They're like talking how they write.
That shit sucks. Dude, I mean, that's the smarter way to do it. That's eventually our language is going to become a lot more like...
BRB.
I mean, I say BRB, and I say LOL.
Yeah, I know, that's fucked. Just laugh and be like, okay, I'll be right back.
But I say LOL because it's more like a...
Dude, check it out. BRB, I'll be right back. It's one more word. That's the thing, is that we're short, and then eventually
it's going to be a burb.
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 Burb. Like, we don't
Burp.
need to do that. Like, we don't need
No,
to
we're headed that way, dude.
There are some things to short.
In like 100 years, we're going to be humans. It's going to be like...
Burp.
Burp.
Well,
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's gonna be, dude.
Shabba-dabooey, LMFAO, Lumpfu. Wait, how would they say LMFAO? Or how would we say it? And then we're like in wheelchairs and like our grandkids are running around like, Lumpfo, Beaver, Bird Grump,
Yeah.
Boomer! It's like they don't call people grandpas anymore, they just call old people boomers. It's just like...
Shit's nuts, dude. Period.
And then...
Burp. Well, there's one thing that I say that not a lot of people... One thing that I say that a lot of people don't... Like, I don't say bet that much. Like, a lot of people say, oh, bet.
Yeah, I don't say bet either.
It's just because we didn't grow up during that time. Like, I still say for show. Like,
I do say for show.
I still say
yeah.
FSHO for show.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Like, that's what I say.
I say that goes hard a lot, which is like people are like, what the fuck does that? I don't know. It's how long is brain active after death? It took me this long to Google it. Studies suggest that brain activity may continue several minutes after a person has been declared dead. About 6 minutes after the heart stops, the brain essentially dies. Bro, in those 6 minutes, what's going on, dude?
I don't know. But what I was going to say is when my mom almost died, she swears she remembers seeing a fat light, a big light. And then she got like the feeling of like it wasn't her time or like, and she, and then she like woke up in the fucking hospital.
Damn. And it wasn't.
But my dad like thought she was going to die. Like he says he's like, I saw her on the operating table and she was just sprawled out on the operating table, all bloody and shit, and looked fucked up. That's why my mom my dad says my mom always drives like that, like she's always driven very cautiously. But now it's like even worse because she's probably deals with that,
Yeah, dude, that's fucking terrifying.
She got hit by a school bus, dog.
Jesus. Yeah, you definitely have told me that.
Yeah, she got hit by a school bus, and then...
Crazy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, yeah.
The picture of the Volvo was in the newspaper.
Which newspaper?
I don't know, like the Los Altos Town Crier or something.
I'm glad that...
Or like, like a local newspaper.
Dude. She's a badass lady. She's literally like, she has like a prayer room where she like prays with all of her animals. It's fucking beautiful. That's like what God wants. I think maybe, hopefully, who knows?
I don't know. In my
She uses her
opinion,
faith
in my
in it.
opinion, there's some problems there, but you know what? It's all
With
good.
praying with animals. Of
No,
course
just
there's problems.
overall, but no, but like
Of
you
course,
know,
there's problems with religion. I'm not denying that. I'm saying she's using her faith in a beautiful way.
here's an example of my mom. We're
You
on
sure
our
you wanna, like,
Colorado.
air
We're on
this
our
all
Colorado trip.
All right, dude.
Brady plays. Well, sorry, my brother. It's fine, dude. They're not gonna know. No one knows.
will
No
know.
one knows.
This will live in the void
no
forever.
one knows other than my girlfriend that we
This-
have a podcast.
This will live in the void
there's
forever.
there's only 2 people in my life that know I have a podcast,
I only told
including myself.
I told 2 people, but they don't know what it's called. I was like, just you wait, you'll hear about it.
You hear about it? We're gonna be the craziest. We can get Stavros on here.
Dude, come on. That's like ridiculous. We're like episode 9. Like we've been talking about getting high and fucking death. Like we have
Cocaine and Xanax.
fucking ketamine, dude.
Up
Yo,
your
I'm a
ass.
Gemini, dude. I'm a Gemini. I do ketamine. 'cause
Okay,
I'm a
what was I
Gemini.
gonna say? No, but here's
Yeah,
but
we're
like
gonna
I
get
was like
Stavros
I'm
on
gonna
here.
I'm
It's
gonna I'll
fucking
play
high.
the we were
Yeah,
like on
maybe
our
we
long
will.
car ride and I was like I want to play the new Lil Wayne song off the new album. I'll play the clean version. Brady, play the clean version so mom doesn't get upset, right? Because it's respectful,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
My parents are very old and conservative in that way. They don't like that. And then he like didn't listen to me because he's a little fuck, right? And I mean, you know what I mean. No, if you're listening to this, dude, you know that I love you, bro, and I want the best for you. But
Tyler,
Anyways.
where is this going?
um,
Keep going. I'm sorry.
he plays the explicit version of the new song that I like, right? With Big X the Plug.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is my favorite song right now. And I'm like, dude, turn it off, turn it off. My mom's like, oh, turn this off. And then like 3 songs later, it's like Post Malone, just like, fuck yeah, like whatever. And I'm like, oh, because he's white. It's fine, right? Or
How
like-
does she doesn't know? She knows
she was like not bothered.
but she didn't know it was Post Malone. How does she know?
She knew it was, she knew it was Post, like it wasn't like rap. That's my point. And she didn't like that.
That's
'Cause
not
she's
because she's Christian.
racist.
That's not because she's Christian,
It's
though.
because she's racist.
She's not racist.
It's all right, dude.
Dude, is she actually racist? I don't
I
think.
mean, I'm a little bit racist.
No, how are you racist?
Everyone's a little bit racist.
I think that, yes, it's important to recognize that there. Yes, of
And
course.
it's inevitable. Maybe not
Yes.
inevitable that
And you have to
that
recognize
all our parents
But I'm
are a
not-
little more racist than we are.
That may be true,
And
but-
as we go, hopefully,
but I don't think that like on this like yes, everybody has some racist ideology that they're either conscious or unconscious of, and it's important to acknowledge that, right? But I think like on the spectrum of racism, like your mom is not anywhere near racist. You know, she's not racist. She just doesn't like hip hop.
yeah, whatever.
I know a lot of people that are like, I don't like hip hop, but they're not like racist. That's ridiculous. Like that would be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that qualifies somebody who's racist for not liking hip hop. I think it may be a red flag, and if there's other behaviors where you're
Racist.
like they're being racist, why are you calling your mom a racist, dude?
It's fine, dude. All right, let's move on.
I mean, I have people in my family that I would qualify as racist, but
Who?
like my. I mean,
All right, let's just
my grandpa. I don't know. I'm sorry.
let's just put this in
Yeah, sorry. Like it is true. Like your grandparents are definitely more racist than you, even if they're the most liberal of old people. You know.
Yes. Let's just say your stepdad's walking down a street. Okay.
Tyler, let's not do
Should
this.
we try?
Yeah, please. You're just like you're fucking like you haven't been like this all day, and then when you get on the podcast, you're like, let's do some fucking wild cards, dude. My mom is a racist. Let me hit you with a fucking.
I do know that if my mom was on a street,
Tyler, no.
Why
I know
can't
where
I
you're
say-
going.
why
It's so
can't-
stupid. It's dumb.
All right.
And it's also like you're making up this like brain what's it called? A thought experiment about your mom being I don't want to hear about
it's
it.
funny.
I know where you're going and it's not
All right,
funny.
fine. All right.
It's not funny.
You guys know where I'm going
And it's
anyways. the
nobody knows
listeners.
fuck you, dude.
They know exactly where I'm going.
Yeah, and it's stupid. It's like I'm not trying to like silence you or whatever. It's just fucking like that's I don't want to do a thought experiment about your mom being racist. She's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady.
Like what are you doing? Stop. Seriously. I'm not joking.
Stop. Yeah, all right.
It's
I
not
love
nice
mo-
to your mom. Like I don't know why why you're doing this. Fuck that. Sorry. She's
I
not
love
racist.
you.
She's
I love
not
you.
racist.
I love you, Mom. She's not racist. She just is best friends with all the Trumpies, but votes Democrats. Anyways, okay, let's keep going.
She's not best friends with all the.
But also
Trumpies.
not all the.
She's a Democrat now. She may not have used to have been. People can. I don't know, dude. I don't like you bad mouthing your
I'm just
mom.
talking out my ass. Don't listen
I know,
to me.
but that's like I think you need to be a little bit more serious. Like not
all
serious.
right, this is
but, like,
serious.
don't talk shit on your mom.
I'm
dude.
not. I love her.
It's
Dude.
just a bad look. It's just like not. It's not even true.
She's not racist. But the moment Post Malone was saying bad words, she was all happy. Like, isn't this good music? He's really saying something. Like, okay. Anyways, that's it. That's it. What's going on in your life, dude? I could tell you about the goat side that we saw on our trip, but I feel like you don't want to hear about that.
About what?
About my trip.
No, I do want to hear. What
All
do you
right,
mean?
I'll tell you about the goats that we saw.
The goats.
So we stayed in an Airbnb, and I think it's either
There were goats.
it's either
goats?
goats and sheep.
Oh.
It's either dyslexia or I just don't pay attention when I'm reading shit. But
But
like
dude,
the
you didn't see a turn right sign, like only right.
the
yeah.
whole
You
okay,
don't-
so
yeah.
the
sorry.
whole time when we're staying in the apparently I don't know how coral or corral is spelled, right? I don't know. They're interchangeable in my brain, like right. The whole time I thought we were staying at a. I thought they.
It's two R's or one R.
Yeah, exactly. It's very close. But the whole time I thought the name of the Airbnb was like I was like, why did they name it House Coral? Like that's an interesting name. There's no coral around here. This isn't like the marine. Like this
Dude,
is
you also, dude, Tyler. Okay, I'm gonna interject here. You also, you know the movie Tarot when that came out. You're like, oh yeah, tarot cards.
This is journalism major from the University of Oregon.
He literally, and then when I was like, dude, it's tarot. He's like, I've never heard that. It's tarot. It's like a carrot, right? I'm like, no, dude. What is going on? It's fucking tarot.
I'm extremely educated.
Educate, yeah. Bone apple tea. Sorry.
I was like, so why is it called House Coral? And then
House
I looked,
Corral.
And then like, I looked at it and it was just literally called Horse Corral because we were next to a horse corral, and I figured that out as we were leaving. I was like, oh, Horse Corral.
You
How
thought
did
it
I
was
miss
House
that?
Coral? Dude, maybe you are dyslexic. That was House Coral and it's Horse
I was like,
Corral.
I could have swore it said house, not horse.
Dude, I think you need. I'm not joking. Like, go to an I don't know. Like,
No, I
that's-
have perfect vision, dude.
Okay.
I just have always had very poor reading comprehension.
Okay, house coral is much different than a horse corral.
Yeah,
Like the horse is
My girl-
the horse is much more concerning than
Should I
the
say
coral.
my girlfriend, even though you know who I'm talking about?
It
doesn't matter.
You should talk to her and ask her what
I
she's
will.
comfortable with.
I will.
I have no idea. I can't answer that for you.
She was, and if I say my girl, it's like that's weird because you
My
know.
girl, dude.
I say that.
My boo.
I say that to people who've never met her. Like I'll be like, my girl will say this, but you, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. She was looking at me like I was just fucking stupid. She was just you know,
She's just shaking her head, dude. She's like, I can't believe that I'm.
because we were leaving and I was like, oh, horse corral. And she's like, yeah, we were sleeping next to a horse corral.
When you were leaving, you didn't notice the whole time. Like you were. I thought when you pulled up, you're like, oh yeah, it's horse corral. But no, when you were leaving, you're like, oh yeah, dude, it's not house coral, it's horse corral.
I don't know,
Dude. The house to horse is much more concerning than the corral to the coral. I'm telling you, like that's like 3 letters that are different, or 2, is it?
No, it's a totally different word.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's 8. It does. They both start with HO. That is true, and they end with E. But it's 2 letters.
It's one letter that's different.
2.
HORSE
2.
instead of HOUSE.
HORSES.
Horses.
Oh yeah, I guess it is one letter.
What
No,
are you
you're
talking
right.
about?
Maybe you are dyslexic.
It's just one letter that
It's just,
I
I
missed.
still think the house.
Either way, it
house
was
the
dumb. But
worst.
okay, so anyway, so
Sorry.
there was a little RV.
It's
to
one
the
letter. I'm
little-
fucking gaslighting you.
Little RVs. That's like 6 letters, dude. It's like
That's
no,
like 25
it's one
letters,
letter.
dude. You fucked up the whole alphabet, dude. Do you even know how to read?
Anyway, it was very nice. It was on like a very secluded area of Carmel Valley, and there was a hot tub and there was a horse corral with sheep in it, sheep and goats.
There
And
were,
then
there were
when
no
we- when
there
we
were no
came-
there were no horses.
No.
What? Okay, that is a curveball. So it was called the Horse Corral, formerly known as the House
I'll
Coral,
show you what it looks like.
and there were no horses. There's no horses in the Horse Corral. The fuck is this place?
I don't know, but either way, there were sheep and sheep.
But what?
Sheep and goats.
Yeah, I know, but why aren't there
And
horses?
They like escaped the corral as we were in the hot tub, and like came up right next to the.
What'd you do? Did you tell the owners?
No, because I think it seemed they did it way too easily. So we just assumed that like it was fine. And then they like walked down there was one sheep and one goat that did it, and they like walked down the hill, went through this little hole in the fence, and we're like, oh my god.
And they just dipped.
No, but then they just came back.
They came back like
Yeah,
how much?
by the time the sun was going down, they just went
That's
back.
fucking cool, dude. They're out there living their lives.
Yeah, no, I was like, these guys have a really good life.
Out there chilling in the fucking green. Yeah, it's beautiful.
But yeah, no, this is like my view from the hot tub. The goat came up on the fucking fence and was just walking on the fence, and I was like, what the fuck?
He's like, hey, dude.
It was so weird. But they didn't really like acknowledge us. But they did like, I thought for a sec they were like, I don't know. It was weird.
Nice, dude. This sounds like a fun.
It was
time.
nice. It was chill.
Where were the horses though? You could probably get a refund. You're like, no horses, give me my money back. No coral, no horses. What the fuck is this, dude? Who are you? Anywho. Shit's hard out here, dude. I'm tired. I don't like working. I don't want
know.
to. It fucking sucks. But it's also
The one
cool.
thing I will notice with ganja in my system after however long is like I definitely feel a little bit more like tired.
Of course, dude. But I'm also tired just in general. But that is true. That is true.
But yeah, no, it was nice, dude. There was
I was watching y'all's Instagram stories. I kind of saw it.
that goat.
Wait. Let me see how it's spelled.
It's literally just called.
Let me see it.
It's spelled horse corral,
Let me
dude.
see it. I want to see. I want to see your.
Let me see if I can go to like the.
I want to see your blunder. Dude, I'm still very hungry right now. I need to eat
Well, you
more.
didn't eat enough. Those are like 2 little fucking.
It's like 4 patties, dude. Can I
God,
have-
little
can
tiny
Can I have one
bitch.
of your patties?
You're gonna be like, why do you eat this? This is so gross.
No, I probably will like it. Can I have one? Or no?
Yeah, you can have one.
Thanks, brother.
Should we? Are you gonna just go do that right now? But yeah, it was cool. But shit's fucked, dude. You know, okay? So like I had the $200 Airbnb gift card, right? Okay, I'm going to like you have to make like to stay in like a regular nice hotel, like not like a super nice hotel, just a regular like to afford it, like
Preach.
to like actually like afford it comfortably to like stay in like say like a Holiday Inn or like a basic hotel that's nice that's not like a motel. You have to make like a lot of money, like a good amount of money.
No, it's true.
It's
and
fucked.
you also have like you have to have the ability to take A lot of jobs don't have paid time off, you know? And so, like, when you're not working, you're spending a shit ton of money to stay wherever you're
Like
staying.
for what I make now, if I was making this similar amount or less 10 years ago, say I'm 29 10 years ago making the amount of money I'm making now, I wouldn't be like it wouldn't be like $86 to stay one night at a Motel 6 in Sacramento. You know, it'd
Yeah.
be like $80 to stay in a regular hotel.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, it's stupid.
It's like it's price gouging, dude.
Everything's
more expensive. It's just it's everything.
If they don't fix it, dude, there's gonna be, I don't know what's gonna happen, dude.
I'm just waiting for all the Trumpos to like finally recognize that the economy is doing worse and worse and worse.
I think some are.
It's like going down, 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 and like they're
No,
like,
a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them just voted because they're just. It's like we don't. I don't know, dude. Fucking. We don't even have to talk about this.
let's not talk about it. We're not smart enough to have anything profound to say about it.
That people aren't already saying on TikTok.
I just dissent toward it. That's yeah. A dissent toward him in general.
A lot of it has become just social, like, politics and shit, but not actually about, like, I don't know, it's fucked up. But I did just see a thing about the I don't know if it was true or not, but like, you know, the mayor that just won the Democratic primary in fucking New York, or the guy that's I don't know his name. Like, I saw a thing that said like Fox News like is gonna stop putting his like what he wants to do like on their news channel, or like his policies, because Fox viewers are like agreeing with most of it. Like, that sounds not, you know what I mean? They're like that.
Wait, that's fucking crazy, dude.
I don't know if that's how true that is, but like it would make sense if that was a real
It makes
thing.
a lot of sense, dude. They have a vested interest in like not showing their viewers that
What they actually need.
We all agree more than we think we do. You know, like that's the thing. Like all of this divisiveness is planned, and like I don't know. Not planned, but it's like it's all based on.
Did you see Trump just gave free health care to everybody? That's amazing.
It's all based on vested interests and like people's bottom lines, you know. Like Fox News, just as an example, like their shit gets like their viewership goes down if their viewers start to realize that they agree with a lot of people that are like so-called, you know, like liberals or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's obviously distinct differences between both camps, but at the same time, part of it is that we really all want the same thing. And
It's almost like they want us divided.
yeah, I don't know, dude. But this is where I think I'm too dumb to talk about this. Like, I don't know if I have anything really good
Dude,
to
you're
say.
pretty smart, dude.
Not in this way, not politically.
I don't know.
Like,
You could be. Never know.
I don't know.
20 years, you're like the new mayor of like San Francisco.
No fucking way, dude. Maybe, but probably not. I have no. Yeah.
Hey, look where that is. That's cool. Anyways, this isn't. This is just two buds talking, shooting the shit about our buttholes and ketamine and astrology. Nah, dude, we get deep. We're actually reasonably smart fellows.
If you're a Scorpio, I need you to get some ketamine and inject it directly into your eyeballs. Lobotomize yourself with ketamine. I'm a doctor who also believes in horoscopes.
I think both of us, we're both very different people. I don't think either of us follow the herd, though. At all. In our own way, but we very much are like...
We beat to the sound of our own drums, yeah. But I feel like a lot of people feel that they do. And really, like, we're more...
Yeah,
like
we're
I think that we have more in common with the people that we would be like, they aren't... They're just following the herd.
Yeah,
I think we have more in common with the herd than...
No, I know.
You know?
I know.
Than we think.
I think it's. I think.
Dude, honestly, dude, I think that like that whole idea is just a way of othering yourself and like separating yourself from other people.
I think we actually.
Like,
I think we actually need to be more.
Like, who gives a fuck? Like,
we need to have more community. We have less community than we. I think we talked about this on the last one, or the one before that. But I saw someone say like we have less in common with our neighbors than ever before.
Well, it's not any less in common. We just know less about them. We're not.
No, but like we have less like shared experience.
Oh yeah.
Than ever
true.
before.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know, because of just media and all that shit.
You want some watermelon?
There's no third place. There's no.
Finally want some watermelon.
I have watermelon.
All right, let me get the
watermelon
slices.
And meat.
I can see why you like the patties, dude. They're good.
They're like...
It's straight to the point, you know? There's no fluff. There's no fluff.
It's not like the worst thing I can be eating.
No, it's actually like... I mean, it's not the best.
It's not the best either. I don't know, dude. I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm gonna say something. Everybody just needs to eat more whole foods, not from a package.
We're eating, yeah, or from McDonald's. But whatever. We're eating. I mean, I've been hell into water. It's watermelon season, guys. I've been buying one watermelon a week. It's going well so far.
It is that season. Had my first peaches of the year yesterday. While I was taking care of my puking girlfriend.
Sorry to laugh. I'm laughing because I'm like, are you sure that she wants you to share all? I don't know.
That's it. That's all I will say. It's funny. No one knows who she is.
Is she okay? Like the people, like if I was a listener, I'd be like, is she doing okay? What's going on?
I dosed her with an edible from Satan, or from God, 2 sides of the same coin.
You hear that? That's ASMR. We're doing a mukbang with watermelon. Yeah. Do you hear that? That's Tyler chomping.
Someone was just filmed swimming in like the lake in Oakland, and they were like, in my like 20 years of living in Oakland, I've never seen anyone swimming there.
I saw that on Reddit, dude. That shit's filled with like so much bird poop, and it's like stagnant water.
Yeah, no, I know.
And it has like runoff from like just like a shit ton of runoff.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
whole fucking Bay Area.
It's gross. You're not supposed to swim in there.
I'm sure the cops came and were like, "Yo, no, they didn't."
or this is the start of The Last of Us, and he's like growing somewhere in the hills of Oakland. You know, he's like festering. His mycelium network is spreading out.
He just took his clothes off and walked to the hills. It was, and we never saw him.
His eyes as red as pitch black blood. Almost a purplish hue as he staggers through the woods. He makes his way to the shadiest of spots and curls himself in a knotted oak tree as the mushrooms grow from his mottled eyes. His eyelids spread out like leaves, stretching towards the dimming sunlight. Although mushrooms do not gain energy from photosynthesis, this was a different being altogether. It was the start of the apocalypse. The end of times, the end of days, started from swimming in a lake. A man high on ketamine, marijuana, and Molly jumped deep into the lake, swam, drank some of that water, pet a dying bird, and then wandered into the forest to start the end of days. Amen. Alex Jones. How'd you like that? That was fucking good.
That was good.
We're doing important work here. On the Two Buds podcast, we're doing very important work here.
Yep.
We're covering what the people want us to cover. Eating watermelon.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I have to say. I could keep going.
Yeah, let's go for an hour. We usually go for like an hour. You want more melon? I have much more. I just have to go get it. I know. Just give me a sec.
I love when people feed me and I don't have to do anything.
Well, the thing about watermelon is it's meant to be shared. Like if you eat a whole watermelon to yourself, it's like too much water and melon. You know, gotta share watermelon.
That's why people buy the minis.
Fuck that. We talked about this. We talked about it.
No, we didn't.
We talked about the personal watermelons. I think we did.
In your dreams.
Did we not talk about it?
I've never heard about this.
I'll say it again. When I first bought this watermelon, my first watermelon of the season, at the store, it was like, one of them said personal, and one of them said just regular watermelon. I'm like, don't you dare tell me what a personal watermelon is, you know?
We talked about this, dude.
I always get the big watermelon. Life's too short. Sorry. It's also like only $1 more for the bigger one. Like, why are you gonna buy a small one? Like, what are you doing? Just eat a watermelon, pussy.
Sam loves the grocery outlet. So you love the grocery outlet. Anyways. He ain't got much to say. One or two more pieces. Dude, I don't need that. I don't know why you're doing this in the middle of our talk show. My computer has 10% left. So we're not gonna make it that much longer. Oh, that's way more than I wanted. Yeah, but I'm overweight right now. You know what is? Vanilla sheet cake from Trader Joe's. Oof, ate a whole one yesterday.
Okay, because the audience couldn't hear me, watermelon isn't going to make you gain weight. Eat watermelon, folks.
You know what I ate yesterday?
Work out, eat watermelon.
Pizza, vanilla sheet cake.
You're right. I shouldn't be doing this during our show. It's ridiculous. I'm like, let's chew into the mics with really crunchy shit.
That's fine, but you're like, I'm just gonna go get watermelon.
Sorry, dude. I'm fucking hungry. I'm sorry. It's hot out
Trying
there.
to think what else we got, dude. What else is going on in
there's-
your life? I haven't been here for I haven't seen you for 2 days. Careful, don't mute the mic.
No. In my life, I don't know, dude. Work's been kind of weird and hard, and but it's okay. It's all like I keep saying it's good stuff. It's good things to be stressed about. Like if that's what I try to remind myself.
Just keep
Even
lying.
if- even
Just
if
keep
it-
lying to yourself. Just
No,
kidding.
no.
I'm fucking with you. Dude.
Yeah, you fucking loser. Even if it's hard and difficult, which it is, like it's like 2-3 years ago, like even 5 years ago, if I knew I was stressed about the things I'm stressed about now, I'd be like, dude, that's fucking badass, you know? So, and then I've started working out again, which is cool. Been doing push-ups, but you already knew that. That's been happening for
I'm doing push-ups.
it's been happening for like a while.
I stopped working out.
But I'm also trying to I'm trying to do calisthenic stuff. Like I want to be able to do like handstands. Like I used to do handstands, you know.
Go to the park, and there's people that do that at the park.
Yeah, I know. I should go.
They literally are just. There's all these calisthenic machines there.
Yeah, I walk. Yeah, I know. I should go down there.
There's like 7 of them. The more you keep walking down the path.
I just watch too much anime, and like I think that I should be able to do it like with nothing but like the ground, and it's like so dumb. Just use some fucking like some. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
think I'm-
you can do pull-ups. I've never been able to do a pull-up in my life. That's one of my next. That's my fitness.
When I was working out like in 2021, like really hard, I got up to being able to do like 15 in a row, dude.
Someone's listening to this and they're like, "That's some pussy ass shit."
Of course they are, but like that's still like a lot. And not that I would stop at 15, but 15 in a row. Like I would do like 50 in a day. It was crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't have very good shoulders, or that shoulder muscle. I'm shaped like a pear naturally. I got running hips.
That naturally is only a limitation. You have a limited mindset. You need to be a Sigma growth mindset.
I don't know, I'm just fucking kidding. I am naturally able to run far though at a slow pace.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, here's the thing. I can maybe do pull-ups, but Tyler will like not have run for like months, and then he'll be like, "Yeah, I just ran 6 miles. It was easy." It's like, fuck you, dude.
Cause you just go slow, dude.
No, dude. No, you're ridiculous. And then you show me your time, and it's not that slow. It's like 7-minute, 8-minute miles. I'm like, that's fuck,
fast.
dude. Whatever. Like even 9-minute miles after having not run for 4 months. You're like, oh, yeah, I just ran 6 or 7. It was a light jog. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's annoying. It's gloating, and you know it. Part of you knows that you're gloating. Yeah, chew on that.
It's Melissa, she's back, or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, it's the W. Yeah, it's the commercial. There we go.
Women. Something University. All that running that I did when I was drinking in college, I would just get fucked up and be like, all right, peace out, and not say bye to anyone and just run home drunk as fuck. 200 pounds.
Barreling down the sidewalk wearing all black in the middle of the night. He runs through the graveyard.
I did run through the
Yeah,
graveyard.
like all fucked up and high and drunk and like disrespecting the deceased there.
Just sitting on a gravestone smoking a spliff.
You did that?
Oh yeah, we did that all the time.
Dude, you shouldn't sit on a gravestone.
No, I don't think we sat, but we sat next to them.
Well, that's different. If you were sitting on a gravestone, I'd actually be like, dude, that's kind of fucked
No,
up.
I don't think I did that.
Okay, what do you mean next to them? Like
We just smoked in the cemetery and drank in the cemetery.
It's so goth of you. It's very goth. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
That was the
Smoking, drinking in a
that
cemetery.
was one of the
Don't make me
safer
change
places.
my mind.
That was one of the safer places that was actually on campus grounds, like to smoke weed on. You know what I mean? Like it was safe.
But if you got caught, that would be some explaining.
I got caught smoking on campus once.
No, I mean in the cemetery.
I got out of that one though.
No.
Don't know.
What do you mean?
I think he was just trying to scare me. The biker cop. I was smoking on campus by myself late at night, and the campus cop like got me. Yeah. I don't really remember. I've had so many run-ins with the police. Not that many, but
I'm sorry. Wait. I was muted, brother. I'm sorry. I'm back.
I think that happened more than once. I don't know. There was one time where I was on the middle of the street at night chugging. I had a New Amsterdam bottle, like a big one, you know, just chugging in the middle of the street, and I was 20. So that was a minor in possession.
Like in the under a street light, just like fucking popping it.
And then like about a year later, before I turned 20, like a little less than a year later, I went to jail.
Tyler was a reckless little guy. He was a reckless little dude.
Dude, when you get enough alcohol in you, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's just you might get arrested or kill someone or yourself. Anyways.
Yeah. That is true. Sorry, I'm in watermelon zone. I've never smoked in a cemetery, but that is very like tonight. Well, that's Warped Tour of you, you know.
Yeah, we would smoke in the cemetery. Smoke by the river.
Nice, dude. I wish we had a river near us. That would be cool.
You have a creek at the park.
Yeah, but I want like a river. A swimmable river.
I'll go to the creek. Oh yeah, swimmable river.
A swimmable river. I want a swimmable river. I want a lazy river. Like dude, up in Oregon, there's rivers where you can like literally just float down them.
Yeah,
dude.
we did it in Oregon. We floated from one town back to Eugene. Just
guzzling alcohol.
guzzling beers and fucking peeing in the tubes.
Those were the days, brother.
Just getting absolutely.
I wasn't there. So, Tyler was doing.
Absolutely
Are you muted? What's going on? You're all quiet.
I am not muted.
Why are you all quiet, bitch?
Because I'm not licking the microphone, but I can lick it right now.
I think you're supposed to do the fist away. The fist away.
You're a fist away.
Well, I think these are actually. Let me take. Yeah. So this little sponge thing. This is a fist away right here, which is basically like right here. You feel me? Right in there.
Right in there.
Right in the cut.
Nah, dude, our podcast quality has gone way up since we first started.
We are leveling.
We got like 4% left on the battery though.
To the moon. We should probably stop soon then.
Like it might run out.
Well, it's stopped. We should probably stop it just in case.
We're gonna. Is that what 4%? It will stop any moment.
Okay.
So we should stop.
Thanks for joining this lackluster podcast.
It's not lackluster.
Sorry, I'm
We're
sorry.
Just
No, it's
in.
fine. No, yeah, we're just dropping in. This was episode 9 of the Two Buds podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in and eat my butthole, please.
Please suck on my butthole. Get in there.
My girlfriend won't do it. If you've listened this far, yeah, I'm allowed to say that.
Dude, sometimes people skip to the very last 30 seconds, and then you're like, come on, dude. Okay, goodbye.
That's fucked up to say.
We love you.
I might delete that
No,
part,
don't
but I'm
delete
not
it.
gonna.
That's too funny. You can't. Dude, stop it before it dies.
All right, good night.
It's mad.